What's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast. And we are back. This is the Next Man Up podcast. I'm your co-host. I'm your host, Hero. Here's your co-host, Jack. And we got a special guest today with Jacob Patton. Uh, Jacob, we want to introduce yourself before we start?
My name's Jacob Patton. I'm a sophomore, Country Day. I actually went to Bowling Park, so I grew up in Troy, but I play football. I'm pretty decent at it, so that's what I like to say.
Jack, you want to kick us off today with the podcast?
Yeah, we'll just get right into it. Yeah, from an early age, was football your main sport from an early age, or were you into some other sports growing up?
Yeah, I was. My dad played for Michigan State, so I was big on just football. Like ever since I was like 5 years old, I just been playing football. I started tackle at like 7, so I've been playing football all my life.
Dang, you've been playing since 7, and your dad played at Michigan State?
Yeah,
What's your dad's name?
Damon Patton. He wasn't that good though.
Oh.
He was.
You said you
He was
played in middle school?
no, I put on a travel team for middle school, but I went to bowling though. So I went to
Oh.
Troy Public School.
So you didn't play for like Troy Bowl. You didn't play for bowling though.
No, I played for the Southfield Falcons,
Oh,
like a little league team. So yeah, my parents
yeah.
didn't let me play both. They didn't let me play middle school and travel, so
Yeah, I
I
was about to
couldn't.
say if you played in middle school, then we might have played against each other.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your career right now. Obviously, you said that you got into football by your dad. Uh, how did you how's high school ball right now?
So it's good. So my freshman year, I started off. I played one JV game, then I got moved up to varsity. So I got on varsity early on, and then my sophomore year was like that was really like my takeoff season. I had a couple picks, a lot of deflections, and I ran the ball a little bit. So that was like my takeoff year, my sophomore year this year.
How would you say your sophomore year was this year?
I think it was pretty good. I still got a lot of stuff to prove. Because like after you get a bunch of stuff like you can't just sit and be complacent with it. You still got to grind, improve like to all the coaches and stuff like that. Like you're still getting it, you're still getting to it, you're still grinding.
Yeah, obviously staying in high school. When did your recruitment process really start? Like, obviously you're still young, only second year, but when did that really begin for you?
So it started after my freshman season. I got offered by Miami, Ohio after a showcase, and then a little after that, I got offered by Kent State. And then after that, it just took off a little bit because I was like a little young with the offers and all that stuff like that. So yeah,
How excited were you when you first got your first offer?
I was really excited. It was like a dream come true. Like being a little freshman, getting like a little offer, like it gets you like it's exciting. It's getting the offer.
Be honest, were you flexing that offer to everybody? Were you being like,
A
yeah,
little
I'm a
bit,
fresh.
a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Yeah.
How's off season treating you so far right now?
So I've been doing track and football. So this is how I usually gotta do track Monday through Friday, and then after track on Tuesday and Thursday, I go to football practice and do DB training and stuff like that. And then on the weekend, sometimes I go to 7-on-7 out of state. Uh, and I visited a few colleges off season, like Tennessee, Kentucky, Louisville. I visited a bunch of places, so it's been good. It's been good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I saw you got an offer from Louisville. How was that? How was the visit to Louisville?
That was great. I went up there with one of my coaches, and that was my first like big offer. Like, cause like I had like all the MAC schools. Like I was trying to get
Yeah.
like Bowling Green, Eastern, all that stuff like that. But Louisville, like that was like when I knew like it was getting a little big. Like I was turning up a little bit because that was like my big like Power Four offer, and like that it was a great visit too. Cause like their facilities like compared from like the MAC level all the way to like when you start climbing up the ladder, the facilities
Yeah.
get even better. Like it's bigger. Everybody's like all the like training rooms, all that stuff. It's amazing. It's sweet.
Yeah, staying on that topic, just going a little bit south to game days. Obviously, you're preparing on game days, but what does a week, I guess, in your life look like before game days?
Before game days,
Yeah.
so we practice a bunch, and then we'll go through walkthroughs, and I try to like stretch out a bunch and get a bunch of sleep because before you got to be locked in before the games and all that stuff like that, and then you know, try to get spatted up, and then go out there and play. It's to go out there and play. I don't really do nothing special before a game days and all that stuff like that. I just go out there and try to play my game, do what I can do.
Yeah, it's talking about game day. What was probably your favorite game this season? Or out of all your seasons, what was probably your favorite game?
Um, I probably have to say probably UOD. UOD was a good game for me, at least. I had a good game that game. I had a pick and I rushed for over like 150 yards. I had a good game that game. That was a pretty good game.
Well, you played two positions, right?
Yeah, I played running back and corner.
Well, obviously we see you're getting offers from schools now. Is there like are you seeing like you want to be a two-way player, like kind of like a Travis Hunter, or do you want to just stick to one?
I think I'm gonna stick at corner. I think I'm gonna stick at corner because running backs they got a shorter career span, and I don't need to take all that beating. I'm not that big, so I don't need to take all that.
Yeah, just staying on that topic, how do you feel like your coaching staff has really elevated your game over the last 2 years?
It's been great. My corner coach really got me better. Coach Man, he played at I want to say the University of Wyoming, which is I mean it's a good school, but he knows what he's talking about. He's like an older coach, but he really developed me in my game. And I was like a little unconfident starting like at first freshman year, but then like he just built my game up all the way up to my sophomore year, and just it started off great. And my head coach, Coach Mack, I started off playing receiver. All of high school, and then mid-season he switched me to running back for offense. So that was like a great switch for me. I got to see the ball more because receiver I really wasn't, getting the ball and like having the ball in my hands as much as you can have it at running back. Because at running back you get the ball more than I'll say like 20 times a game. So you
Yeah, that's
make
true.
plays.
Yeah, I know our high school personally is a run heavy offense. Is that kind of what yours is also? Is that
Yeah, yeah. We got a
okay?
pretty big our head coach is a pretty big run first guy. So, we like to run before we pass. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you said that you were in the Troy district in middle school.
Yeah.
How come you didn't come to Troy High?
Uh, I was I ended up reclassing my eighth grade year. So,
Oh,
I caught a little heat for that, but it was all right. So I reclassed in eighth grade, and I went to Country Day because my brother went to Country Day.
mm.
And I was talking to my parents about going back to Troy, but I don't know. Troy has some good athletes, but think, yeah, think
I'm
about
just playing.
I think
I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I think Troy got some pretty decent players. They pull it all
Yeah,
together.
we okay. We okay. We're
Yeah, I
decent.
think I think you made a good decision.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
just
Yeah,
just
you.
being at Troy, it's a little rough for us. We're young, but
yeah.
yeah,
You
we'll
guys, nah,
see.
you guys are gonna be good. I don't like. I know some of the players over there. I don't know a lot about the coaching and all that stuff like
Yeah.
that. But is the coaching good over there at Troy?
We're like I said, we're a run heavy offense, obviously. But the defense has been what's really been killing us recently in recent years. But yeah, it's we'll see this year. But yeah,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Coaching is okay, but I feel like it's more based off the players. They're calling the right plays. It's just that
Yeah.
no one's penetrating as good as we think everyone says they are. But I hope that this year that they do pretty well. It'd be fun to watch them
You guys
this
think they're
year.
gonna turn it around this year?
I hope so. We're low key like lately I've been talking to some of the players like trying to get them on. I don't know if you know like Darius Mitchell.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I've been
Derek.
trying to get him on, and then like Matthew Jackson, him as well, and like Teddy
Yeah,
Moore. I've been trying to get them on, but they said they've been a little busy. So
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think they're doing what you've been doing, so
Yeah,
we're gonna see
they
what
grinding
goes
for
on
real.
there. But yeah, let's get back to obviously football talk. But what is your off season kind? I know we kind of got into your obviously running and doing all that, but when you get breaks, like what is the off season process kind of look like?
football wise or like off of football,
It can be in general or whatever.
generally, uh, I try to like. Well, the big thing with football, like off season, like a big thing you can put into it is really like getting to know coaches and all that stuff like that. So, like country day, I don't know if it's happening at Troy, but like we got like a bunch of like coaches coming in and out the building a bunch of times, like especially through like springtime. And then like if you can just form like a solid relationship with like one coach, like and you can get the offer from like I'm saying like you can get the offer from like a Big Ten school, then like other schools are gonna start to follow and talk to you and all that stuff like that. So it really just rebounds off of each other and like your off season, like if you get a good off season in, like it just sets you up to be so much better in like the season. Like that's like people always want to like they don't want to work like in the winter and stuff like that when it's all dark and like they just don't want to work during that time. And like that's the most important time to like get the work in because like nobody wants to work when it's dark at 6 p.m. outside. Like it's cold. Like even I don't want to do it, but like I have to force myself to do it. So I mean that's the
Yeah.
most important part.
Do you feel like that kind of like gives you a step on your opponents sometimes, putting in more work than they do?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I say like this, like the dudes like who really aren't working that much, like in the wintertime and the springtime, like it all like catches up. Like you'll see it. Like you'll know when a guy like really like puts some work into the game. Like when you go like out the country, you see some like these 4 or 5 star guys. You get to go against some like you'll see like where like the levels can really get to and like football and stuff like that, and like who you play and all that stuff like that. So like it really like if you're not putting work in, like it'll show. It shows.
Yeah, do you think, sorry, just one more question. Do you think there's like a talent eventually where it just gets to talent based, or do you think it's like you can still compete with them no matter what if you put in the work?
Um, I feel like honest answer, like most people wouldn't say it, but like I feel like you got to be like a little talented to get to the top level. Like in some cases, you can like you got to work really hard, but like I feel like if you compare like a little bit of talent with like a lot of hard work, then like you're good. Like if you can get a little like natural feel for the game and then a little hard work in there, like you should be good.
Yeah, you brought up Big Ten. You got two offers from Big Ten.
Yeah.
How was that? I saw you got first one was from Wisconsin and Washington came.
Uh,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, it was good. It was I got offered from the corner coach from Wisconsin. I'm gonna go up to Wisconsin June 14th for a visit. I can't do an official visit yet because I'm a sophomore, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up there and walk around the facility and all that stuff like that. But Wisconsin was really good. Like the environment up there, like in Madison, like it's I can't wait to go up there. It's gonna be good. And then Washington, I talked to their coach too. It was a director of personnel, so basically the recruiting guy, and he's the one that offered me, and he told me he wanted me to come up there and get to know the campus and all that stuff like that. But Washington is a little far away, and
Yeah, that's true.
like it's like a different scenery from like up north, up Midwest, because you got a lot of like. I mean, have you guys ever been to like Oregon or Washington or something like that?
Yeah. It's
I
different.
haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't,
I
but
have. It's
Yeah,
different for sure.
it's just different. Like, it's
Right.
nothing wrong with it. It's just different. So,
Yeah.
I want to get down there. I mean, it'll be cool. It's different though.
Yeah, how do you think obviously we're talking about it right now. How do you think locations kind of dealing with your process in recruiting? Do you take that into account, obviously?
Yeah. Right now, I'd probably want to go somewhere in the Midwest. I want to stay closer, to my family and stuff like that. So, like, I want my family to be able to come to my games and watch me play and stuff like that. So, I want to play somewhere probably in the Big Ten. I'm trying to get to right now, but yeah, I think because going across the country, like it's good for like a change of lifestyle and all that stuff like that. But like again, you're so far away from like what
Right.
like family and all that stuff like that. And that's why like I'm a big guy on like family and stuff like that. So like I don't want to be that far away.
yeah, at least being close to everybody around you.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool to see everybody, all your whole family just watching you play down there.
yeah.
But going to the prospect of the game, what's one thing you think that you lack in the game that you feel like you need to get better on?
That's a good question. I feel like, mm, I feel like I could definitely work on press coverage a little bit. I'm a good I play a lot of off coverage pretty good, but one thing I can work on probably press coverage because it gets like press coverage is you and him one on one, you're in his face, so it's just that's one thing I could probably work on.
Yeah, I feel like that's the same for a lot of corners. I feel like that's the
Yeah.
toughest to get done. But yeah, kind of, I guess, staying on that, like, what do you think, just the opposite, what do you think your best ability is being at corner?
Definitely making plays when the ball's in the air because like as I've always been like a ball hog type of corner, like with the picks and all that stuff like that. Like that's just like always been like my type of play style with corner, just like jumping routes, jumping up and getting the ball. So it's just my type of play style.
Yeah, I honestly me, I'd say corner is probably one of the hardest positions to play in football. Like what's one thing that like you notice when you play corner like no one else sees and people kind of like I when I talk to people, people say that corner is probably one of the easiest things to play, but what do you think is
Nah,
like the most hardest part about it?
I feel like it's definitely the mental game. Like sometimes like you go get beat, like someone might head tap you, like 7-on-7, someone might head, you might have the whole crowd running up on you. You gotta just lace them up and just play again. Like especially when you're going against like all these like 4 or 5 star guys, like and corner again, like mentally, like you can't like look into all that stuff like that. Like you can't be like, oh my God, I'm playing this dude. Like how am I go like nah, you just gotta line up, play your game, and just like if you make a mistake, you get beat. Like you just gotta be short minded. Like you can't remember it. Like you just gotta play your game. That's the hardest part. Like cause like I feel like every corner like you're gonna try to forget it, but like it's gonna keep on coming to your mind. You just gotta get over that hump.
Yeah. Jack, you got something?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say I feel like I totally agree with that. I think
Yeah.
obviously if that player knows they're better than you, and a lot of people say that, like obviously it's gonna be tough, but I mean you just gotta remind yourself why you're there and who you are. But yeah, I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about matchups, what was probably one of the hardest matchups this year or like any or in your freshman year, sophomore year? Like what was your hardest matchup this any year?
Pads or no pads? 7-on-7.
It could be both. Or let's say
I
let's
go
just
I
give
go pad.
pads first and then say without pads.
Okay, pads. 2 players gave me a little trouble, but it was fine. Like I didn't get scored on nothing. Chad Willis from Orchard Lake St. Mary's was a pretty good. Coming into Cincinnati, he was like 6'3", runs like a 10-9. So it was a little hard to cover him, but I had to just stay in my game, play patient, and then Antonio Vitti, he's going to Eastern Michigan. He went to Divine
Yeah.
Child, but he's 6'4", or 6'4", 6'5", and he's just like I'm 5'11", so and he's a receiver. Like he can move well. So that was a good matchup too. I like that matchup. Those are the two good toughest guys. Like I would probably win against.
What would you say without pads?
Um, so without pass, I forgot his last name, but his first name was Devin. He's a 4 star. He's from Arizona. He gave me a run for my money. I'm not gonna lie. He showed me some like just different stuff because some stuff you don't see in Michigan. Like some stuff you gotta go out of state to see. And then there's one dude from Florida, and like so it was just me on an island, and then whole like Florida crowd like behind me. And the dude's nickname, bro, it was a little corny. The dude's nickname was like the Joker. So everybody
Oh
called him the
hell no.
Joker, all that stuff like that. He had these
Oh
long,
no.
like Florida got wicks and all that stuff like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
He had the long wicks. He was like, bro, he gave me a run for my money too. He was 50. He was like 6'1", 6'2", cut up. Like, yeah, he was good.
Yeah, those out of state people, they be different. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, yeah, it shows levels. And then we went against I didn't get to guard him. We went against Bryson Wright too, 7-on-7. He was pretty good. He was like a physical receiver. So I've seen a lot of people play. I've seen the top guys really play and get to see how they move and all stuff like that with the route running.
Yeah, that's good. I feel like that helps you with your game. It helps you definitely definitely playing out of state or playing against other people that are out of state. It definitely helps in Michigan here because
Yeah,
even though Michigan's not really big on sports like that, I would say, even though lately we've been having a lot of five-star guys coming out of Michigan or four-star or just great players in general. But
yeah,
being able to show your talent somewhere else and to show that or put yourself on the map, to be honest, like that's just great. That's just great from you.
appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate it.
But is there like a matchup that there's like a dream matchup for you that you wanna anybody that you wanna play or call out right now?
uh, a matchup that I want to call out. Definitely be anybody from Devon Child. Uh, any receiver from Devon Child matchup. It's pretty. That was a pretty heated game. We lost by a lot, but we're gonna try to bounce back this year.
How's your schedule looking this year? Is it hard or no?
Uh, no, the hardest team on our schedule is probably gonna be Devon Child and Jackson Luma Christie. So it's not we don't play really anybody during the regular season, but we gonna be fine.
Did you guys make the playoffs this year?
No, we did not. So that's the goal for next season, make the playoffs.
Yeah,
So
I hope to see you guys there. I know Try won't make it, but but most definitely Detroit Country Day might make it for sure.
y'all are in Division 1 though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
it's
got
not
y'all.
good for
We're
us.
like so it's so bad. We started the season like 3-1 and then we
We
lost like
started good, but
no, we
it just
started
was
3-0 and then we
downhill.
lost every single game
Yeah, it was so bad.
because we had to play
Division 1 is
against we had to play against Clarkston. I remember I went to that game. I only went to see the Clarkston players. I didn't even go to see our team, to be honest.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Division 1 is the most common. You got Cass Tech, Catholic
Yeah,
Yeah.
Central, Belleville, Saline. Yeah. I'm
bro.
like, yeah, it's I don't think it's nothing I could do about that, but you know.
I don't even know how does Cass Tech even get all those players, to be honest. They got that five-star quarterback, Donald.
Yeah. I feel like all the kids in Detroit, they just want to go to they grow
Yeah.
up, they just want to go to Cass Tech.
Yes. It's either
That's how
Cass Tech or the Catholic school, Central Catholic, I think.
yeah, yeah. All the kids just want to go either one, so they get like all the talent basically,
Yeah.
all the schools. So it's fine though. Usually the playing field like evens out as people get older. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just staying on that, I was just gonna ask, how do you feel like obviously you said the regular season probably isn't gonna be your toughest matchups. How do you feel like that might play out if you do make it to the postseason? You see what happens.
I feel like it'll be good as long as we don't get like complacent and like it's just like feeling like we're the best team like undefeated and all that stuff. Like, as long as we like stick to working hard, like we should be good because Divine Child won states last year in our division. So, like playing them is going to be a good test, see where we're at for the season and like what we got to build off of. So that should be good.
I want to ask, I saw that Michigan here, they accepted that bill for like letting high school kids get paid. If a school did offer you to like a couple bucks, would you go or are you staying with Detroit Country Day?
Uh, I don't want to get in trouble on here. Yeah, nah, I'll say a country day. I say a country day.
That's a good
Country is
choice.
a good,
Good
it's a
choice.
good
Good
spot.
choice. Good choice.
It's country day is a good spot. Athletics and academics and all that stuff like that. So
That's
I
good.
say country day.
Do you see that? Do you start talking about college too? Do academics play a big role into what school you want to choose?
Yeah, cause I probably want to major in probably like business or finance. So like, if I can get a good school and like one of those major, I know Wisconsin has a good business program. So if I can just get like a pretty decent school and with like a pretty decent education, I'll probably be on my way over there. And like, if they give like a good amount of money, I'll probably be there.
Yeah, obviously you're still young I mean, obviously way more offers than a lot of kids, but do you expect more offers, or are you kind of being patient and waiting and seeing what kind of plays out before you ultimately decide, or do you already have some colleges in mind?
Um, I got a few colleges in mind, but I'm still waiting because I'm a little young right now, so I'm still waiting on like seeing like who's calling and stuff like that. But I probably make my decision, maybe spring my junior year or summer my going into my senior year. So it'll be somewhere around there. But I feel like I got a few places in mind where I want to go.
Jacob, do you have any stars or are you ranked at all?
No, I don't have any stars. I got all my offers in like a pretty short span of time. So I'm hoping they got to give me some stars now.
Yeah, they do.
After what I did previously, like this month. So I should get some.
Do you
Yeah,
know? Oh
go
shoot,
ahead.
my
Yeah,
bad.
you're good. No, you're good.
Do
Keep
you know
going.
like do you know the guys that like that do like the stars and everything or
Yeah, yeah, I know. His name is Alan True.
oh
I know
like
him. Yeah, I know him.
because like I never understood like how they determine how they do the stars. Like is it
That's
like
what I was gonna ask. Yeah,
yeah, like how did I never understood how they do that. But dang,
Uh,
they gotta give you some at least. You got some good
yeah, I don't.
offers and they got no stars. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's nothing I can say. Like I've texted him. I've DM'd him about it. Not too much Alan True. He's a great dude. But I've talked to him about the stars and all that stuff like that. And like I'm not gonna chase the stars. Like I'm gonna chase like doing good in the season. But they should
Yeah.
come. Uh, but like I mean, it just gives me like extra motivation. Like still having some stuff and having no stars. So it's fine.
yeah. I feel like you almost kind of don't want to see them. It gives you a little more motivation. I feel
Yeah,
like for some athletes that could be better, but
yeah. Because you see the dude with the stars and like like
right.
that's what you want to go after.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
But that low key makes you like an underdog, low key.
yeah, yeah. It
Makes you
makes me
look.
like you can go, you can go.
No, no, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, I mean, I at first I felt a little disrespected, a little bit. To sound like the humble side, I felt a little disrespected, but it was fine. I just took it as like I had to work a little harder and keep on going hard. So yeah,
Do you know, is there like a certain time they give the stars or whatever? Sorry to stay on the stars. I just
yeah. They updated about once a month.
once more.
Yeah,
Uh,
so they
oh no, go
should
ahead.
update soon. I think so.
Yeah, low key, I would feel disrespected too. I'm not
Yeah,
even gonna lie,
it's fine. It's fine.
but
Yeah.
they will be coming for sure though. I
Yeah.
see them
I hope.
Next year, what do you expect for the out of your season? Do you want to break out even more, or do you kind of want to like just have like a calm season and just kind of like do your thing?
I definitely want to, break out a little more. I need my image to get out there a little more because, like how many people know you is like a big thing with like college and all that stuff like that. Because like the more people that know you, like the more like more hype, NIL, like all that recruitment stuff, it just picks up, and then like you end up getting sponsorships and all that stuff like that. So a main like part of it is like really like getting known, like that's the main like and like you can do it like a lot of ways. Like some dudes do it like by going crazy like after the plays, like talking a bunch of mess, celebrations, going crazy, just like tweaking out. So that's just how it is.
Yeah, do you feel like that's not really you though? Like you feel like that's kind of you just go by how you're playing and not really like that?
Yeah, I don't talk a lot.
Yeah.
I don't like. I try not to just like just play my own game. I try to play my own game. Like I don't try to like go out my way, talk trash to nobody. Like I don't feel the need to do none of that. But like if someone talks to me, like I'll talk back.
Is there
Yeah, it kind of just comes to you, I guess, right? Just
Yeah.
yeah.
is it like on the field? Is there any guys that be talking a lot like way too much that just be talking like mad crazy, or like, any teammates that be talking mad crazy?
Uh,
Teammates.
Detroit Loyola. They talked a lot of smack. That was a a team that talks a lot of smack. 7-on-7 is we're gonna go against a lot of people that talk a lot of smack.
Oh
And
yeah,
pads is gonna quiet down. 7-on-7 is more like, bro, it's like a little like,
dude. All they
you
do
know,
is yap, bro. They
yeah,
yap.
you know, it is in 7-on-7. People are just gonna try to show out, but it's fine.
Yeah, that's true. But it's all competition. But dang,
Yeah,
sometimes they just gotta be quiet. I'm
yeah,
not even gonna lie.
yeah. Some dudes. I mean, it really depends. Like a bunch, like I would say, like it depends on the state you're playing. Like I know, like Florida, playing this from Florida. That's who's like. Whenever I play a team from Florida, they talk. They like those are the people that talk a lot.
Yeah, they loud.
Yeah.
Do you feel like when you do ultimately switch levels from high school to college, do you think that will change, or are you just gonna try to stay as yourself and not really let that affect you?
I think I'm gonna try to just stay calm. Like I feel like it's good to have like a calm like demeanor while playing football and like not get too much in like your emotions. Cause like when you start playing like in your emotions and all that stuff like that, you just get messed up. Like you start making mistakes. It's not good.
Yeah. Well, going away from the football aspect, do you see that RWE's in Detroit?
Yes, sir. One of my
He's
classmates, Christian Cass,
oh,
RWE.
for real? He made it?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Dang! Dang! We might have to get him on the podcast, low
I gotta
key.
get
We might
Christian
have to
Cass
get him on the
the
pod.
podcast, bro. Number one player in Michigan basketball.
That's crazy.
Are you gonna show up?
Yeah, I might show up and watch a few games. I might as well. Are y'all going?
I
I
wanna
haven't even
go.
thought. I want to go too. I would go to that. Yeah.
I wanna go. I wanna meet Ken Wilder.
It'd be fun, bro. I already know it's gonna be lit. Like wherever
Yeah,
Yeah.
it goes, the
I
gym gonna be
know.
on.
Depending on how Detroit is that day, because sometimes they be doing the most wildest stuff. I'm not even gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it should be good. I don't think nothing would happen.
I hope not, because especially Cam's coming too, so they like to get rowdy. I'm not gonna lie, they like to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
rowdy.
It's gonna get a little rowdy.
The
Yeah.
crowds will be good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
crowd's gonna be lit. I think it's gonna be the most lit. I'm not even gonna lie
yeah.
about that.
Because Detroit, bro, you already know all the kids from Detroit. They gonna
Yes.
bring up so much energy.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna bring something else, right? They gonna act crazy. That's just what I'm just predicting, but
It's gonna
bro,
be crazy. Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Oh,
I want to go though. I feel like it's gonna be lit.
uh,
Yeah. Also, just staying in your free time aspect. Do you play any video games personally?
yeah. I play NCAA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a bunch of college football. I play a little bit of. I used to play a lot of. Surprisingly, I used to play a lot of Valorant growing up.
I
A lot of Valorant. When I was in middle school. I don't play it no more though, but I used to play a lot of it in middle school.
Any guys from middle school that you hung out with that I go try right now?
Oh yeah, I used to middle school. I used to hang out with Ryan Wynn.
There you go.
So where names Bryce Weissel,
Oh shit! All right.
Ferris Cole. Who else?
I used to just hang out with all the soccer guys.
Yeah.
Parker.
Yeah.
Nah, you guys know Parker Barlow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, Parker's been trying to get on the podcast. He's been telling me at school. He's
I
like,
get,
bro, you gotta
I
let
get
me
Parker on
on
the
right
podcast.
now. I'm like, yeah, bro, I got you. Just hit me up. He's like, all right, all right, all right. I'm like,
You guys gotta get Parker Barlow on the podcast, bro.
yes, bro. He's so funny. I love him.
I don't know dude for a long time. That's funny.
Yeah, but Jacob, got anything to say before we go?
No, thank you guys for the interview. It was nice talking to you guys.
All right, Jacob. But we are ending here. I'm glad that Jacob could come on. We deeply appreciate you here for
Yeah.
coming
Thank
on.
you.
Obviously, yesterday we had a little bit of trouble, but makes sense because it was Memorial Day. But I'll just want to say thank you to Jacob for coming on. Obviously, responding back to us means a lot to us. Obviously, if you watch all the way to the end, thank you to the viewers watching. Like and subscribe to this video. Go look at the clips on the Instagram. Go look at the clips on the TikTok. You're gonna stay posted. Got another episode coming out on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Got another one on Thursday with another guest. Can't think of it at the top of my head right now, but hey, but keep out for that one. But this was episode 27.
27. Yeah.
I'm like
No, you're right. You're right.
I've been out of it so long, but this is episode 27 with Jacob Patton, and we the Next Man Up podcast, and we out.